Hello. And I am so glad that you are all here to join me for another great video of me discussing my past. And I want to say, let me pick you guys up so you can see me a little bit closer. When I get a chance, I'm going to buy me a bright light that can shine a lot more better, and I don't have to hold my iPod in my hands. So, anyway, what I want to say to you all, I am so glad and so grateful for you all to enjoy my video from last month discussing my past when I was a teenager or in the early 20s. So, anyway, I have another great video discuss my journal and discussing my past. And most of the ones I'm going to be talking about now is when I was in college and discussing the classes that I took when I was in junior college. So I am so excited because I have spoken to some of you all that told me that you really enjoy what I was saying in my last video, discussing my past life and the things that I done and the people that I came across. And some of you said that there was some things in my past that you did not feel comfortable with, and I can understand that very, very much so. So it has nothing to do with me. It was just the people that I came across that you all said that you didn't feel comfortable with. So that's why I'm on here today, tonight, this evening, coming on here to let you all know that I have another great video uh, and another great journal that I want to discuss and talk. So I'm going to sit you all down so y'all can sit right next to me. I got my bottle of water, like I was telling you before. Get your liquid, your popcorn, whatever you want to have, some snacks, and let's just have some fun and let's go into the twilight zone. So I'm ready to discuss it. And let me drink some of my water. I hope that you all, ladies and gentlemen, are having an awesome time tonight. Right now on my TV, the President Biden, he's talking. So this is his last term for this week. So we'll have a new president that'll start next week, which will be Monday. So there's no school on Monday, and a lot of business are closed on that day too because of inaugurations. So let me know in the comments what you all have planned for that day. So until right now, let me drink some water and I'm going to get started on this journal. Mm, water is good for you. If you don't drink enough water, you better start because water is good for you. There's nothing wrong drinking juice. There's nothing wrong drinking pop, but definitely you have to have your water. I've met people that said they don't like water. I mean, we can't live without water. I mean, we're filled with water in our bodies. So make sure you drink your water. Water is very, very good. But anyway, let me get started on this video and talking about this journal and let you know what I'm going to discuss. I'm going to get started now. Okay, here's a journal that I wrote back in November the 7th of 1985. And I wrote on there, and also I want to say I was 19 at the time. Yeah, if I was 19 or 20, might have been 20 at the time. 19 or 20, something like that. But it was 1985 of November, and I wrote and I started the journal off saying, "Dear Journal, today in Child Development 109, I got my stories right. I couldn't believe I told it right. There I was, standing in front of everyone, telling my story. I thought I was going to be real scared, but I wasn't. I what I did was pretend that I was talking to my brother, and everything was okay. People was telling me how great I told the story, and I like that in them. Therefore, Felicia's cousin called me today. She wanted me to call this guy she liked, and he said he didn't like her. In my opinion, I think he was using her because she kept on saying, I want I want a train or something like that, whatever I said. Okay, Teresa needs to get her act together. That was Felicia's cousin. Felicia's the girl I told you all about in my uh, first video, when I was reading my journal, that she was someone that I met when I was in high school in my sophomore year, and it was in the gym class. And so this is her cousin that I'm speaking of. If a guy likes you, he is going to show you. I had to stop and cook Nicole some meals that she wanted of her choice. And sometimes around here, we all have different taste buds. So, for those that are parents, you know that children's and adult children's, they're known to have different taste buds. So that's normal. Anyway, now let's go back to where I left off at. And let's see. Okay. Um, Teresa needs to get her act together. If a guy likes you, he is going to show you. Also, let the guy make the first move. And if he shows he haven't made any, leave him alone. Because you don't need to be hurt by anyone like that. Felicia called, uh, you know how your handwriting goes. Felicia called too. Oh, okay. Felicia called too. She said we should go on Rush Street Saturday night. Like um, like I mentioned in my first video of my journals, Rush Street is a well known area, just like Bourbon Street, where a lot of people goes there. Famous people is around there. Um, People that's not famous, and it just in the summertime it's just a lot of people, and they have a lot of restaurants and bars and things like that. So people just hang out. And on the weekend, they usually stay open till like 4 in the morning. Like today is Wednesday. Um, some of the bars there might stay open till like 3, 4 in the morning, things like that. So it was a good environment. I don't know about it now. I can't speak about it now. All I can speak for then. Okay, but just to let you know, I did not go into no bars when I was on the north side of the city in Chicago back in 1985. I was about 19 or 20, so they was very strict up there, and that was a no up there. South side, a lot of people that was under 18 they could get in, or under 19, they could get in. If you on the south side, if as long as you got there before 9 o'clock and before sometime before the bouncers comes and they had someone to check your ID, you can get in. So because you don't need to be hurt by anyone like that. Felicia called too. She said we should go on Rush Street Saturday night. I said yes, we should. We supposed to up meet us some okay. We supposed to meet us some white men. I had met one. I had met me some today. They was looking at me on Rush Street on state state saying, hey, hey baby, you look good. I love when they say that to me. Now let me let you know before you all jump to conclusion. I do like all variety men's as long as they're a provider and as long as they know how to treat a woman, especially they know how to treat me. So I cannot speak for every other woman. I only can speak for me. So I like all nationality of people. Okay. I love when they say that to me. Furthermore, about her cousin, a train going, I don't know what I meant by that. A train going to say to me, when I first saw you, I wanted to talk to you. He got he got to be crazy. I mean, he is ugly, and I don't know why Teresa wanted to talk to him. Guys is not anything these days. They will try to go with your friend if you let them. Anyway, I am tired of them anyway. P.S. I believe I have a test in English tomorrow. But right now, I am getting ready to study for this test. Goodbye. That's when I was in junior college. And when you are when you're young and younger, and you're not in a relationship with anyone, you have that obligation to float around, to meet, date, greet, and just go out. Don't have to be sleeping around or anything because I didn't sleep with everybody I met. You just have a good time, and that's what part of being a lady or a young lady and a young man, just exploring and just seeing what's out there for you. So let me get ready to read the next one. So I want you all to know that when I read these journals, I never know how my expression is going to be, um, what I'm going to think, because you have to remember this is my past. So I can't be ashamed of my past and things that I said and things that I've done and people that I've came across. So that's normal. So I'm pretty sure you all have a past too, and that you met people that you came across that you liked, some people you didn't. So that's a part of life. So I have another one that I want to read to you all. And let's check this one out. This is November 11th, 1985. Dear Journal, this morning Felicia called me. She was asking me what I was doing for today. I said I didn't know. She wanted me to come over, and I did. So, which I was over there, her boyfriend came over. I have no idea which boyfriend that was. I really can't speculate who it was. He wanted me and Felicia to come around his friend at 11 o'clock p.m. And me and her got over there at Um, I sometimes you can't read your own writing. 11 something p.m. Sometimes it's hard to read your own handwriting. So I have no idea what time it was. Looked like it said 11:30. Sometimes it looked like it said it's something else. But we don't just go 11 something. Felicia ex-boyfriend got all mad talking about you two came over too late. Um, guys is so crazy. They think you such a jump. I said that wrong. Jump when they say they think you should jump when they say. Also, I met his friend named Marlon around his house. He is not ugly or cute, just okay. I really didn't care too much for dark skinned guys, but that's okay. Color really don't matter because it's the person who matters. Furthermore, Marlon gave me a ride home. He was trying to get all over me. I was saying, control yourself. Then he said, okay. To tell you, I don't like him because he don't turn me on. Anyway, Glenn called me. Glenn was my boyfriend at the time. I've been knowing Glenn Young ever since grade school, and we both grew up together in grade school. He was talking all down on the phone, saying there that another, I have no way of saying, another something be going right for me. I don't know. I mean, why tell me you're a problem? Also, he's he's supposed to come over this week to give me some money. Well, I'm going to stop now. Glenn was a nice, decent boyfriend. Sometimes he used to come over, and we used to just sit on the couch, just sometimes just watch TV. And he grew up knowing my family. He would come to my parents' my house where I grew up, and he used to love to talk to my dad because he used to love to talk about cars. And Glenn was the type of person you can ask him about any type of car. He can tell you what type of engine that car has, what type of transmission, what type of tires, and things like that. He was just that good. And I think he might have had ADHD. And I think he also, looking back on it, I think he might have had a little bit of autism too. And we both grew up in special eds. So, like I said, he been knowing my family for a very long time, ever since fourth grade. So he was just basically like family. So he was pretty good. And like I said, that he was a type of boyfriend. I didn't have to ask him for anything. He would, while he was at the house, he would ask me, do you need anything? Do you need any money? And he would give me money. And he was working. He was working for a hotel. And he had been working for that hotel for a very, very long time. And he came to the house one time, some years ago. He told me and my mom that they had made him manager at that hotel, at the Palmer House, downtown Chicago. So to end this journal right here, it says, P.S. I believe I have some homework to turn in tomorrow in child development. Bye. Yeah, I was taking child development when I was in college, and because I wanted to become a teacher, so I had to try to do what was necessary to complete the credits and stuff that I needed to. But unfortunately, I never did graduate, but that's okay. But I just feel like as long as you have the knowledge and you know how to treat kids, you know what what it takes to rule them the right way, you're okay. So let's go to the next one. I want you to know that I don't feel ashamed. I can't read my own handwriting. I mean, like I said, this was years ago, years ago. So here it goes, Rocky, right here. Okay, let's see what this one about. Okay, this is October the 17th, 1985. Dear Journal, I am so glad that I don't have to go to Mr. Sellers' office anymore. He had me coming down there every day. Talking about when I was in college. Uh, let me see. Every day, Mr. Sellers said that they forgot to put my name on the English list. I can't see how some people can make little things out of big things. Anyway, I had a feeling that I got my English back because I supposed to have 12 hours. But my child development 102 class, I have to pick that up next semester because Mr. Seller told me that I was carrying too much hours. Also, in my child development 109 class, everyone was getting their grades back. Everyone got a low grade on all their paper we did in class. I don't know how we got low grades, and we turned in all our work. I just know something. This semester people got not getting good grades like last semester. I don't know why, but I would like to know. Well, I guess I'll stop. P.S. Today I was dressing like Madonna. People was just looking at me with those clothes on. I had on a ribbon around my forehead and a belt earrings, jean jacket, and black pants. A lot of back then in the 80s, a lot of people used to admire different celebrities, especially singers, and they would like to look like their icon. And so I was so into trying to look like Madonna, Boy George, Janet Jackson, you name it. So on that particular day, I was dressing like Madonna, had on the big ribbon and a jean jacket they said on there, and whatever else. And then sometime I would wear like the bracelet on my wrist and stuff, and it was fun. It was fun. So I got three more to read to you all. October the 21st, 1985. Dear Journal, I had worn my Jesus Christ earrings today. And this man across the street around 100 in Paxton was talking about it. He's going to look at me all hard, like someone's crazy. Some people act like something is wrong with them. I have no idea who that could have been. Anyway, he's going to say, I see you going somewhere. Where I was going, that's not none of his business. Later, there have been a lot of older guys trying to talk to me. I guess I look older or look good. Also, I had watched this picture tonight named Love on the Run. It was tripped out. This lady played on Remington Steel was a lawyer. She was very kind to people. She was